Hello everybody and welcome to this video today. In today's video we shall be looking at how to express the functions we have here in partial fraction. So guys, stay tuned because at the end of this video today you shall have a better knowledge on how we can express functions as some functions in partial fractions. So guys, we are going to be doing that. We are going to be doing each of them in less than 60 seconds. So guys, we are going to be using the cover up method as you can see here. So guys, please watch the video from start to finish because you're going to have a clearer understanding on what exactly is going on. Guys, keep in mind that this method is the cheapest method you can ever discover when it comes to partial fractions, and it's going to help you so much throughout your study of mathematics. So guys, please, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button right now and press the notification icon to get notified each time we upload videos, because we upload videos guys every day of the week. You can't afford to miss. So guys, just really press the bell icon to get notified. Thank you very much for doing so. So let's get started. Okay guys, this is the first question that we have here. We want to express this guy in partial fraction, so I'm going to copy it as I have. So guys, what you notice is that all the factors we have here are linear factors, right? Good. So this is the basis in which the cover-up method functions. So for us to do the cover-up method, we must have linear factors here. So guys, and once we have linear factors here, all we care to have in the numerator are what? Constant. So we are simply going to have this identically equal to. So guys, this three stroke simply means identity. Okay, this is identically equal to this. Keep in mind that an identity is true for all values of the unknown. Okay, for all values of x in this case. So guys, this is going to be a over x plus 1 plus b over x minus 1. A and b in this case, keep in mind guys, are constants. So guys, we are ready to do the cover-up method now. Are you ready? Great, let's get started. So now guys, to do the cover-up method, all we simply care is that we are going to come to the first factor, which is what is beneath a, right? We are going to cover it. So guys, I'll use this laser to cover it. Okay, I'll use the laser to cover x plus 1. So guys, don't look at it again. After doing so now guys, what I do next is that I'll take what I covered, which is what? X plus 1, right? And I put that equal to 0. Great. So I'm going to take x plus 1 and I put it to 0. I solve and I'm going to have what? X to be negative 1. So guys, I'm going to cover the factor in which I solved for. I'm going to cover x plus 1. Guys, I'm covering it with what? With this laser, right? I'm using this laser to cover the factor x plus 1 because I want to get what to write as the value of a here. That's why I'm covering this factor. So by covering it now, I'm going to put everything I have here, and at the top I'm going to replace every other x value I see on the left hand side with what? Negative 1. Keep in mind guys that the factor in which I'm covering here, I will not put x with negative 1. I will not put it again because I'm trying to look for its value. So I'm going to close it now. If I put x to be negative 1 down, I'm simply going to have 2 up. I'm simply going to have this 2, which I have it here. All that done. Keep in mind guys that I'm closing this guy. Then what is going to be is now going to work negative 1. So I have negative 1 and minus 1. Guys, I'm still closing the factor. I won't put my x to be equal to negative 1 in that factor. So by so solving guys, I'm going to have 2 up over negative 1 minus 1 down guys gives me negative 2. So I have 2 on negative 2, which simply gives me negative 1. So guys, the value of a is what? Negative 1. Great. So our a in this case is negative 1. I do the same thing for b. I do the same thing guys. I'll simply take x minus 1 and I put that equal to 0. By putting that equal to 0 guys, I'm going to have my x to be 1. Okay, I'm closing now x minus 1. I'm using this laser now to close it. I'm closing it now with this laser guys. So by so doing now, I have x to be what? I have x to be 1. Now guys, what next am I supposed to do now? After having my x to be 1, what next am I supposed to do? I'll simply take x to be 1 and I'll substitute into all the other x's. I'll simply substitute x equal to 1 here. I'm simply going to have guys, if I do so, I'm going to have 2 up. Keep in mind that I am closing x minus 1 using this laser shown on screen here, using this movable laser. I'm trying to remove it using my internal keyboard. So guys, by closing this other factor guys, I'll be left with 2 over x plus 1. But my x, I solved for x here to be what? 1. So I'm going to put everywhere I see x, except the factors in which I am using this my laser to close, I'm going to have 2 up over x plus 1, but my x is 1, so I'm going to have 2 over 1 plus 1, which that therefore gives me my answer to be 1. So my b in this case, guys, is 1. Great. So I am virtually done, guys. So in this case now, I can simply say that hence my 2 over x plus 1 into x minus 1, guys, is identically equal to my a was what, guys? What was my a? My a was -1, right? It was -1, so I have -1 over x plus 1, plus my b was 1, so I have x minus 1, that is 1 over x minus 1. So guys, by so doing, I have expressed in partial fractions conveniently. So guys, you could use just 5 seconds and get this thing done, okay? I'm just trying to write all these steps to make you understand. Great. You can simply just come here and just close this guy and ask yourself that what must you put for x to make the first factor 0? X has to be -1. Put it here and put it here. You're simply going to have your answer to be this in less than 2 seconds. Yeah. So guys, let's look at the next question. Good. Alright, the next guy simply says that we should express 1 over x squared minus x minus 6 in partial fractions. So guys, we are going to start by trying to factor out the denominator. By so doing, guys, we can see that by factoring out x squared minus x minus 6, that's going to give us x minus 3 into x plus 2. Keep in mind that to factor out x squared minus x minus 6, we'll simply look for two numbers whose sum gives -1 and whose product gives -6. -3, +2 are good candidates. And since the coefficient of x squared is 1, we simply have the factors to be what I have here. So now, guys, we can therefore write this guy now. We can therefore write the function itself to be 1 over what we have in the denominator is x minus 3 into x plus 2. So guys, that now has to be identically equal to, in this case now, I'm going to use p and q. So p over the first guy, which is x minus 3, then plus q over the second guy, which is going to be x plus 2. Good. We do the same analogy, guys. We simply try to solve. We simply take this x minus 3 and put that to 0. We are going to have x to be what? 3, right? So by so doing, now we are going to have our x to be 3. We put x minus 3 to 0. So now I'm going to close this guy. I'm using this laser to close it. I'm going to close all these factors, guys. I'll close all these factors. Don't look at x minus 3 again. You should, by closing this x minus 3, guys, you clearly see 1 over x plus 2, right? I'm closing it again. So you are going to put x equal to 3 with x here. You are still going to have 1 over, put x is what? 3, 1 over 3 plus 2, and that gives you 1 over 5. So your p in this case is what, guys? 1 over 5. Now similarly, you take x plus 2 and you put that to 0. You are going to have x to be -2. Then I'll close it, guys, and I have closed x plus 2, right? So I'm going to put x equal to -2 in this expression. Putting it here, guys, that is definitely going to give me 1 over, my x now is -2, -2 minus 3. That is obviously going to give us -1 over 5. So our q is -1 over 5. So guys, we can never conclude that our p is 1 over 5 and our q is negative. Oh my god, guys, please, this is supposed to be 6, okay? This is meant to be 5, not 6. I'm sorry. Okay, this is meant to be 5, guys, not 6. I'm so sorry for guys. This is meant to be 5, not 6. So we can express everything now, guys, as I'll just see if I can. Oh my god, maybe there are some errors here. So guys, this is meant to be 5. This is meant to be 5, guys. Wait. Then here is also meant to be 5. Oh, I'm sorry, that 5 is funny. Alright, so that's what we have, guys. That's virtually what we have. Good. So guys, this is what we have, okay? This is what we have. Then now let's look at the next question now, guys. The next question we want us to decompose now. This time on, it looks a little bit different. X plus 4, all that on x into x squared minus 4. So guys, what we'll start by doing, the normal deal, we'll try to factor out the denominator. So by factoring, guys, we are simply going to have this being identically equal to, or this was supposed to be equal to sign, guys, not identity. This was supposed to be just equal to signs, not identity signs, okay? So now this has to be equal to, we are going to have x plus 4, all that over, what we have here is x. then x squared minus 4 can be written as x squared minus 2 squared. We can now use the difference of 2 squares to handle that. We are going to have x minus 2 into x plus 2. Good. So by so doing now, guys, the normal procedure, we are going to say that this guy now is identically equal to a over the first factor, which is just x, plus b over the second, plus c over the next. By so doing, guys, we want this guy to be 0, right? We are simply going to take x to be 0. By putting x to be 0, guys, we are going to I'm going to close this x, then we are going to replace all the other x's with what? 0. So we are going to have 0 plus 4, all that over 0 minus 2 into 0 plus 2. So guys, simplifying so well, now we have our a to the 1. Good. So guys, if we do the same thing now for all the other factors now, similarly guys, if we do the same thing for all the other guys, we are going to have our x to be 2. So we take x minus, because once we get the value of bn, so we simply take x to be 2, because here we are going to have that one to be 0. So now I am closing this x minus 2, guys. I'm closing everything here. Put 2 into all the other x's except x minus 2. If you do that, guys, you're going to see your b to be 3 over 4, because you're going to have 2 plus 4, which gives you 6 up, then into times 2, which is 8, then 6 over 8 simply gives you your answer to be b equals as we have here as 3 over 4. So guys, in the same way now we are going to do for c. We'll let x plus 2 equal to 0. We're going to have our x to be negative 2, and if we close x plus 2 now and put negative 2 into all the other x's, guys, simplifying, we are going to have our c to be 1 over 4. So we simply come back here and put our c to be 1 over 4, put b to be 3 over 4, put a to be negative 1. Great. So thank you guys for watching the video, and subscribe to the channel if you want more interesting content from us. Thank you very much, and have a great and a blessed day. Thank you so much, guys.